welcome back to Vlogging with Shelly. Now guys, this week's episode is a little bit different than the usual episodes. I am sunburned. I'm so sunburned. I had so many ideas of what this week's vlog was going to be about, but look, life gets in the way, and anyone who is at home at the moment with kids knows exactly what I am talking about. So this week's episode is just me replying to all of the comments that was left under last week's video, and we're just going to get right into that straight away for you guys. I don't want to beat around the bush. It's still a beautiful day. The weekend is going to be absolutely amazing, and there's so much I want to do outside. Besides getting burned, make sure you have the right strength in sunblock. Okay, let's get on to the first comment. So the next comment, I'm going to pop that up there in the corner as well. It's from Tiffany Burke, and thanks again guys for the comments. They're absolutely amazing. I'm shocked with some of them. But Tiffany asks, how do you find time to record for both your channels and deal with motherhood? Oh, Tiffany. It has not been easy actually for the past couple of months. As you all know, my vlog channel launched in March. It launched the week before lockdown. Now I was away. I had gone for a family grievance over in Holyhead. When I came back, I came back on the Friday, and the problem with that was I'd only gotten drips and jabs of it because there wasn't an awful lot of talk about it over there. Just like people were like, oh, it'll be okay, it'll all blow over. Within days of coming home, I was getting ready to record I think it was my second or third vlog, because I had recorded some footage while over in Holyhead, and I had to deal with the school closing, trying to make time for my Sims channel, which is my gaming channel, guys, which, as you will know yourself, because a lot of you have come over from my channel, which I love you, by the way, love you so much, you are amazing. You have come over and you will see that my Sims channel, I upload, I was doing it every day. So I had episodes going from a Monday to a Sunday. Yes, okay, I don't know how I did it either. But I did that for a while, and I found it hard to kind of keep track because I was lacking in other departments. I was either recording or editing, and when you have a 7-year-old child running around who is missing their friends from school, and it just needs, they need something to kind of look forward, that I was trying to juggle the homeschooling, recording for gaming with Shelly, and putting together my weekly vlog for this channel. It came to a point where I was trying, okay, well, how about if we did something like, how do you do like stuff to do with kids in isolation and stuff. And that was just partly, even though I was doing stuff with her, I was still recording, and it was just, it kind of does get in the way of your family life. I have found a balance, and dealing with my channels, like both my channels, and making sure that she's not lacking for anything, that she is physically and emotionally okay, that we've got stuff to keep her brain going, that she's not falling behind on schoolwork. But we do not focus on schoolwork every single day. Since I have discovered Tasty and Pinterest, well, I've been a Pinterest fan for years, guys, but I have been relying on it a lot more lately, and I have actually been using it for science experiments on like stuff that you would never have even known. Like, these questions that your kids ask you, why is the sky blue? How does the water get this color? All of these questions. For me, I didn't know the answers to a lot of these questions, and for me, I started to discover stuff that I hadn't thought about for years. And for her, she was learning something new, and then we were being able to answer those questions that we couldn't answer before. And I know I'm trailing off a bit, but this is how I deal with motherhood. It is hard, it's a struggle, and a lot of you out there who deal with the anxiety and depression and being quarantined, like I used to always have my sisters as backup 24/7, and then it went from we couldn't see each other for weeks on end. We had the phones and stuff like that, but it wasn't the same. So I was dealing with motherhood on my own 24/7. I did have the help of my brothers that are in the house, but it's not the same because they're I'm sorry, they're just not maternal. Okay. I love them. I love you really, okay, if you're watching. I love you. But there's something between mothers and daughters and of course mothers and sons. There's a special bond, and I had to give up something, and of course I docked 4 days from the gaming channel where I only upload every second day. And of course I will be taking a break from that for 3 weeks. So I hope you're not disappointed. I will be announcing it next Sunday with Brianna, but here, anyone who's here today with me will know before everybody else. But it's technically the summer holidays. The kids are not back in school for another couple of months, and I want to really get down and gritty and make, like, I don't want this experience for her to be a reminder of the hard times everybody went through. I want this to be, well, what do you remember about the quarantine? I don't want it to be more like oh, we were locked in the house and we couldn't see family members for a very long time. I want it to be, well, I learned this, and I remember movie nights and sitting down and watching all of our favorite Disney. Like, I'm a Disney fan. I love Disney. Okay. We even found a new drink during this quarantine. We are apple and pear juice fanatics, okay? You will know from my gaming channel, I have all started calling you my pear bears. I'm sorry. But I love pear juice, and it has been my saving grace trying to stay off soda. I went back on soda, guys. Okay, anybody who was like, I've been trying my hardest to stay off it. But with the apple and pear juice, I've been able to stay off it. And I have water now that has strawberry. Anyone who drinks it, it's Volvic water with strawberry in it. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's refreshing. Not too much of it though, because indigestion. Alright. But that is how I deal with motherhood. Sometimes I have to bring motherhood in on my vlog channel, and you would have seen it through clips. I'll even pop a clip in here where you will see where I was trying to do a microwave tasty thing for you this week, and you will see little Magoo dancing her little tush off in the background because she knew the camera was on and she wanted to dance. So you can watch that little clip while I get the next comment ready for guys, you. So the next comment we've got for you, I'm going to pop it up here, is from Michael Keller, and his question actually I had to really think about, and because I actually didn't know the answer off straight away, because I've made so many videos on this vlog channel right now that I never realised what was the hardest one for me to make. So that was his question: what has been the hardest video you've had to make? And a lot of you might think it was going to be the anxiety one. Actually for a moment I actually thought that the anxiety video was the one that I was going to actually talk about. But for me, I think it was my first video. It was a very hard time for me for the first video, as I had just gotten the call and I needed to go and support a friend, and I wanted to have the vlog ready for the week I was going, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. And because I had scheduled my start date and everything, I didn't want to let the people who had already started following the channel beforehand, awesome friends, thank you. So I did a book review. Now, it was the best book review I've ever done, but I was so nervous. At this stage, I was in work. It was very quiet. It was my first time to actually show my face on camera, because it's like, okay, well, if you're going to have a vlog channel, you need to get over this this shy thing. And a lot of people will tell you it takes a long time for me to come out of my shell. Like, I could know somebody for 2 years and still be this shy, quiet person. A lot of people who know me about around the area I live will tell you the exact same thing. Some of my family members will tell you that. But that vlog was the starting point for me, because after that vlog I kind of changed a little bit. As you will notice if you go back from the start, you will see how my confidence has changed throughout each video. This one here right now, normally I would feel very nervous and shy about talking, but I have spent so much time in the past, in the past 3 months, and perfecting what I want to show. And my biggest thing is I do love arts and crafts. I used to teach an art and crafts class here in the summer when I first moved back to the home area. And it was a big hit, and ever since that the kids still want me to do arts and crafts. And deep down, arts and crafts has always been that thing that, you know, brings me out. People I would have talked to would send their kids to this art and craft camp, and then they'd be like, wait, hold on a minute, you're normally quiet. And I was like, yep, I'm in my home turf here right now. But that video, my very first book review, these were books that literally, I was a shy person when I started my job. I was so shy. And after the first year, I started to kind of come out a little bit more of my shell to the people I worked with, which I gained some really valuable friendships from that. There's one lady, I actually named one of my characters from my Sims series after her, because she was such a she was such a big person in my life. She was always telling me, you know, you have to look after yourself. Don't always be putting other people first. Think about yourself. And I think because of her guidance, I was like, wow, I go like, I've got so much in here that I can let out to ye. And it's because of this person that I did this. And I am going to mention her by name, and just for the fact that she is the most wonderfulest person I have ever met. I haven't managed to keep in contact with her during this isolation, but the first few weeks this started, I would text her. Guys, do you remember the book from the first book review? Where I talked about the alpacas and that they were local. Well, her husband wrote that book, and she works with alpacas every day. They are like her children. They are amazing. I'm actually going to link them in the description below, because you really do need to check them out. These people they're the soul and body. Do you know, like, they don't look at a person and then say, all right, okay, that's just a person. They look at people and they're like, wow, okay, she's got a good soul. She's got an amazing heart. They could tell me stuff about myself that I have never thought about myself. And this woman, for the rest of my entire life, I will thank her down to the ground, because now I can stand up on my 2 feet. And that vlog was the hardest one for me, because it meant, right, you're putting your face out there. My voice was already out there. You heard me on my gaming channel. My voice was already out there. My face was not. And guys, it's the best thing I have ever done. I know I'm a small channel, but it was the best thing I ever did, and I love it so much, and I wouldn't change it. I don't care how many subscribers I have. The few I have mean the world to me. You're awesome bunch. But yeah, I kind of trailed off, and I'm sorry, but yes, that my first vlog was the hardest one for me. But I do not regret it. I would never take it back, and I continue to watch that one every so often, just to remind me where I started, where I am now, and where I'm going. And guys, you can do too. So, next comment. Okay, so guys, the next comment is from a new subscriber. He just kind of discovered me. His name is James, and I'm going to pop his comment up here. And he asked, how do you decide on what to show and what not to show? I'm new here and have just been binge watching your vlogs, and it seems like you cut out a lot. So do you keep the original footage, or do you stay with the... Okay, so I have the whole one there, but you're only seeing part of it. But in response to that one, a lot of my videos are literally documented throughout the entire week. And come my editing day, which is always a Friday, because I'd like to have it up for a Saturday, but sometimes, you know, life gets in the way and you just don't want to put that off, because that moment could never happen again. So sometimes that's what happens, life gets in the way. Hey, we all do it. But a lot of the footage is it could be bloopers, and or it could be just that I'm not as comfortable of having my little one on camera all of the time. You, like I did show you the little video of her dancing in the background when I was trying to do some tasty recipes for you guys this week. But then I kind of realized, hey, okay, this doesn't happen every day. She's not goofy like this every day. We're lucky if we get goofy every single day. But that was a moment where I decided that this week I'm not going to do Tasty or Pinterest or Bigger Bolder Baker on YouTube, guys. She's awesome. I'm gonna link her because of the fact that she is that awesome. I got a lovely recipe off her. It was for French toast in a cup. Microwave, 1 minute. Mwah! I actually made it. I'm gonna pop it in there for you. You can look at it right now. But yeah, I do cut out an awful lot. I do keep the original footage, but I also keep the edited footage as well for when I want to go back and clip, and if I'm ever doing like a 1 year anniversary thing. If I make it to a year, then I will kind of put clips of everything in of how I got there. But I do cut out so much material to make it as short as I am, as we do have them, because I don't want a massively long video. I do cut out an awful lot of my little one and my family as well, because we're not at that part where I want them on the camera. It might come to a point where I might do where I'm vlogging a day in my life and you will get glimpses of them. But for now, you will see bits and bobs of Shauna and maybe family members around. But for now, I am more comfortable with the way I am doing it, and yeah, you'll see her fingers because she'll be in the arts and crafts ones. But for now, I'm more comfortable with cutting out as much of my little one in the videos as, you know, as humanly possible. When she's a little older, we will talk about maybe having her on a little bit more. But for now, for her privacy and just for her safety, really, I will be kind of keeping her out of videos and having her in now and again, but not on a continuously every week basis. So I hope that answered your question, and hey, let's get on to the next comment. So guys, that was actually a longer than I thought, answering all of your questions. Alright, so when I was telling you about the water that I'm drinking now, this is it here, Volvic. It's strawberry. It says sugar free, but look, we all know there's sugar in everything. So I'm not too worried about it, as long as it hydrates me. It's perfect. It's better than the soda. So guys, next week I have a very, very big vlog for you. I have been planning a kind of like Shauna has never been camping, but because we can't go camping, we are turning the backyard garden into a camping site, and I have bought all the equipment for it today, and we will be setting it up all next week. We have gotten our tent. We will be camping outside. The stars are beautiful at the moment, and I need to go get stronger sunblock because I am burnt, guys. You might not be able to see it right now, but I am burnt. I can feel it when I smile. I literally feel so sore. But guys, thank you so much. Oh, wait. What was I doing? I have an announcement for you guys. So, with the whole tasty and Pinterest vibes and comments I have been getting lately, I am going to be combining one massive Pinterest and tasty episode for you guys, where you will actually get to see the setup of my DIY garden camping tea party, and this will be happening very, very soon, and I hope I can see you all. Well, I hope I can share this all with you guys, and I hope you love it and you get some ideas to do this with your kids at home. And guys, I love you so much, and I shall see you next week. And hey, stay safe and okay, just stay safe, guys, and I love you so much, and I shall see you next week.